Hey, it's Louie coming to you live here. Title this one tonight, Self-Confidence, and you hold the key to developing it. This one, it's kind of a requested one today. Had a couple conversations. Had one this morning and then one later this afternoon just talking about confidence. So I thought I'd spend a little time thinking about this, and I had run a couple calls and got back and just maybe lay it out there about confidence. How you doing, Denai? Self-confidence, it's a skill we can develop. It's something that starts with us. It starts with our beliefs in ourselves and beliefs that we can accomplish whatever task that we're going to come up against, whatever goal we're trying to achieve, and how do we get to that goal. How you doing, Kathy? You can train yourself to build and grow that confidence through repetition and practice and expanding that comfort zone. How you doing, Laura? And expanding that comfort zone and gaining the experience. I talk a lot about walking up to the fear, walking through that fear. In that fear and getting uncomfortable, we actually grow, and we grow from gaining experience, and that experience then gives us the confidence and expands that comfort zone, so we become more confident in ourselves. How you doing, Pina? It really goes down to us believing that we can accomplish something in our mind, and just seeing that vision of that goal that we're looking for and how we're going to achieve it. And really, it comes down. How you doing, Mr. Baldwin? It comes down to that, what I said, repetition and practice. And in this conversation I had this afternoon, I said it's really just getting your hands dirty. That's how you gain the experience, by going out there, getting your hands dirty, practicing whatever task you're trying to do to gain that confidence, and you're going to do it multiple times. It's never that one-hit wonder thing, and just keep doing it. Don't be afraid to fail. Just keep getting through it and gain that confidence. The more we get the experience, the more confidence we get. Don't quit. It'll eventually become second nature. Eventually, if you're doing something with your hands, you'll eventually gain some calluses on your hands, and it just becomes more second nature for you. And really, in all reality, you got to. It's kind of funny. I laugh when I say this a lot. You really have to say it in your mind and believe it in your self-talk. I did a post a little earlier ago about tearing that paper from can't to can, and really that self-talk is very powerful. If you wake up every morning and put those negative seeds in your mind, and it was on a live earlier about this, that negative seeds in your mind, that plant will never grow, or you're going to grow a negative plant. Our self-talk is more powerful than any talk out there that we have out in the world. So we really have to speak to ourselves with that powerful, tearing that paper from changing I can't to I can, and change the words to I will, or not yet, or I'm going to. And we really control those emotions and those feelings that we have. And that positive self-talk is greater than anything anybody's going to give you. Never compare yourself to anybody else. Whether above or below you, you're on your own path. I say all the time, be in your own business. Talk positive about yourself. I wills, not yets, I'm going tos, and make things happen. Because our thoughts, they control our feelings. I said this yesterday. Our thoughts control our feelings, and our feelings control our actions, and then our actions come back again and control our thoughts. How you doing, Rebecca? And that big cycle continues. And if we start that negative snowball, it's going down a snowball route that we don't need to go down, that negative path. We want to keep it as positive as we can and keep that thing moving forward. And then when you start thinking about confidence and self-confidence, the more that you expand that comfort zone and gain that confidence, gain the experience, grow yourself, grow your mental, your mind, the more we go through that stuff, you got to start thinking how that starts looking. When you start thinking of a confident person, or a person that portrays confidence, you think about their posture. You think they're sitting up straight, shoulders back. You're thinking about a confident person, strong. Confident person stands tall. They make eye contact, and these confident people tend to speak with other people. And when you think about all these traits, that's what we're here to do as humans, and that's interact. And another way to build confidence is build confidence through others. Believe it or not, confidence is really contagious. It's just like that smile. If you go out and smile at somebody, someone else is going to smile back at you. But if you go ahead and find something, I just happen to be in a leadership role and a couple of things that I do. If you find something that's good in somebody else, if I had two gentlemen that were doing things and one is not so hot at doing whatever this task is, and I have one that is, and I compliment and we talk about what this person's doing right, that person that's not doing it right is going to say, hey, hold on a minute. I can achieve that by emulating what that person that's doing it right is doing. And all I have to do is give a compliment, something good that happen. Instead of picking on the negative and pulling someone down and defeating somebody, using that second person that does it right and emulating that and say, this is what, not put it on a pedestal, none of that. Just say this, I'm happy you did that right. Thank you for putting the dishes in the dishwasher today. Something so simple like you do this with your kids. Thank you for cleaning up, after yourself. And then my second kid's going to start doing the same thing because they want that positive reinforcement, that positive interaction. And that just have, talking and smiling. It's contagious. Anyone can develop confidence. And again, real quick, it's walking up to that fear. Don't run through the fear. A lot of times we either walk to the fear and then we run the other way. Don't do that. Then we're going down that negative path again. Walk up to the fear. Don't run through the fear. Walk through the fear, gain the experience of dealing with whatever the task is, the fear, the uncomfortable, the struggle, the pain. Walk through it. As you're walking through it, you're gaining experience. As you gain that experience, your comfort zone expands. As your comfort zone expands, you're building confidence. And then you get to do it again. You leveled yourself up. And every time you do that, you're leveling yourself up again. We really want to unlock our greatest version of ourselves. And the best way to do that is get uncomfortable. Just get wherever it is uncomfortable. Whatever you think in your mind that you want to achieve, there's tasks that are going to lead you to that dream. Think about those tasks. If you're comfortable doing all the tasks, then you're not shooting high enough for your dream. You got to aim that dream a little bit higher. Another thing I was thinking about after I was doing this, and I watched the video, start writing down the reasons you deserve whatever goal or task you want. And if you write down those reasons, when you start getting in that slump and start thinking about, I can't do it, or start that negative mindset, you can just pull that paper out and read 5 or 6 or 8 or 10 reasons why, one, you started, and why, two, you want to achieve that dream and make that things happen. Louie, dropping a real quick louieism for you today, just on confidence after I had self-confidence, after I had a couple conversations today talking about lifting people up to the next level and just expanding our growth. How you doing, Robin? And just moving ourselves through this game called life and leveling up. Louie with a louieism. As always, catching on a replay, hashtag the replay. And for all you fine folks out there to catch me live, I greatly appreciate you. It really makes me feel good to see a lot of old faces and old names pop up there. I greatly appreciate you giving me a little bit of your time tonight to ramble on as I do and just get the thoughts up here out there in the world. Just trying to make a difference in the world, as I like to say, adding sunshine and smiles to somebody. So if you think you found any value here, go ahead and do me a favor and put a smile on my face. Add that hashtag value in the comments. I greatly appreciate it. How you doing, Mr. Favor? And as always, if you find any value in here that can maybe add that sunshine or that smile to anybody's face, go ahead and hit the share button, send it out, post it to your wall, send it out in a message to somebody, and just see if we can connect with somebody and change somebody's life, make it a little bit happy. How you doing, Mindy? How you doing, Robin? Louie, gonna close it tonight and get my little head on the bed, like I like to say, and hit the sack before all these guys here in the house get to sleep, so I don't have to sneak in and wake them up. Anyhow, you guys have a great one. How you doing, Christian? This one's for you, buddy. Have a great one. Love you guys. Be good. Bye.